Hello everyone, Inclined Loop here. Today I'm going over my Six Flags 2020 predictions. First of all, I want to say I think it's going to be a really slow year for Six Flags. I don't see them adding that many things this year, especially because it's Six Flags. They don't really seem to, even though they invest a lot of money into their parks, they like to add smaller additions to their parks rather than big additions like Cedar Fair. I just think it's going to be a really slow year, even for Six Flags. Um, but yeah. Frontier City, I think they're gonna get a Star Flyer. I think that would complement the park really good. I feel like Six Flags is gonna try and to invest some money into this park, see how it goes. I think a Star Flyer would be a pretty good addition for this park. Great Escape, I think they're gonna get a Zamperla Endeavour. I think Six Flags wants to add another thrilling flat ride to Great Escape, and I think Zamperla Endeavours, from what I've heard, they're pretty cheap. So I think it would be a pretty good fit for Great Escape, especially since it's a pretty small park. It's more focused on the water park. Darien Lake, I think they're going to get a Zamperla Giant Discovery. I think Six Flags, like I said, want to invest money into these parks that they recently acquired. So I think a Zamperla Giant Discovery would be a pretty good fit for this park. St. Louis, I think they're going to get a Cyborg type ride at Six Flags, like Six Flags New England has, which is a chance freestyle with a lot of effects in it. When I went to New England, it seemed to get a very big crowd, and I think it would be a pretty good fit for St. Louis. I know a lot of people are saying an RFC Raptor, but honestly, I don't see that happening. I think maybe a 40 free spin in the future. I don't really see a Raptor happening. But yeah. The Ronde, I think they're getting some family rides. If you don't know, 2018, I think it was, they were planning the picture you see right there, Carnival and something. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I think it was just a bunch of like classic rides, and they actually only ended up adding like one ride I don't even think was a part of it. So I think they're gonna bring this back just to get some little family rides in. Mexico, I think they're gonna get a Larson Superloop. It's a Superloop. It's Six Flags. The park doesn't have one. Simple. America, I think they're getting some family rides. I think Firebird was a pretty big addition for the park. Addition in quotes. But I think they're just gonna tone it down this year, add some new family rides. Discovery Kingdom, I think they're gonna get a Zamperla Endeavour. They just got Batman, which probably was, even though it's a cloned coaster, it probably still is pretty costly. So I think they're gonna tone it down and add a little Zamperla Endeavour. Fiesta Texas Superloop. They don't have a Superloop. Even though Over Texas just got one, I still think they're going to add a Superloop. The park doesn't have one. Over Georgia, I think they're going to get a 40 free spin. Rumors have been circulating that they're going to get an R40 free spin, and I'm going to stick with the rumor. Maybe this will happen. I think it would happen. Apparently, there was some land clearing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was land clearing. New England, I think they're going to get some more family rides. You're going to see a trend here. I think a lot of parks are going to get family rides this year. New England hasn't really gotten any new family rides in a long time. So I think they're going to get some new family rides. Even though they have two pretty big kids area, I think they do need some more kid attractions. Over Texas, I think they're going to get a Mack PowerSplash. I think this is probably going to be the biggest edition of the year for Six Flags, actually. Very interesting. This is like a big rumor right now, and I honestly see this happening. They're getting rid of Aquaman, which is like this water ride, and they could easily put a PowerSplash there. So I think this probably is going to be the best edition for Six Flags. Great Adventure. This is going to disappoint people, but I think they're going to get a new kids area, or a revitalized kids area, I should say. I actually have a big theory about what's going to happen. So if you see in the picture that I have, there's the little car ride, and that car ride was actually removed this year. And it's in a area called Safari Kids, and right next to that area is another kids area called Looney Tunes Seaport, and they're right next to each other. I'm pretty sure you actually depend. I think there's only one entrance where you don't have to go to Safari Kids to get to Looney Tunes Seaport. But I think what's going to happen is I think they're going to revitalize both areas and turn them into one big Looney Tunes area. Calling, I don't know, Looney Tunes Boomtown or whatever. It's something very Six Flags like. I think they're gonna merge these two areas together to have one big area and add some more kids rides to it. Next up, Great America. I think they're gonna get a Giga Discovery. They just got Max Force, but it's Six Flags. They really like to invest money into Great America, so I think they're gonna get a Giga Discovery. And finally, Magic Mountain. I think they're gonna get a new kids area and some attractions. Maybe not new kids area, maybe just some attractions. And the reason for that is I think because rumors have it that Green Lantern is going to be removed. So what I think Six Flags is going to do is I think they're going to add a new kiddie coaster and maybe some other kids rides. Keep on saying that they have 20 roller coasters, because now with West Coast Racers they all hyped up like, yeah, sorry, we have first ever park to have 20 coasters, and they're going to be losing one, so it'll be down to 19. So I think some new kids attractions, maybe a whole new area. But yeah, that's really it. Thank you guys for watching. This is Inclined Lou, and yeah, subscribe. Bye. Wall.